What's up, friends? How y'all doing? It is time for the weekend forecast. Weekend forecast time. You know that I prefer to have this done on Friday, but stuff comes up. So anyway, here we are. Weekend forecast. I don't know. I mean, I'm really liking that like past person, new person thing that I've been doing. But man, it just takes forever. Like, it'll be like a 2-hour long video, Can't promise I'm going to do that for this one here. I'll see what wants to come through. Anyway, if you would like to find the information on how to go about scheduling a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video. And yes, that is the only way to schedule a personal reading with me. No, I do not have a second Instagram account. Okay, that's not me. That is not me. I do not have any backup accounts. I will never reach out to you in any way on any platform asking you if you want a reading. That is not me. Okay, and I say that here in the videos because I don't have time to respond to all you in my inbox. I appreciate you letting me know, but no, that is not me. There's only one way to get a reading for me, and that's in the description of this video. Anything that's not in the description of this video is not me, okay? All right, let's hop into this. Aries. Let's see what important messages we have for Aries this weekend. Let's see. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Hang on. 2 more. Aries, you're my guinea pigs. We're going to see how yours comes out. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, that's good. Knight of Pentacles, 2 of Cups reversed, 2 of Wands. Okay, so the 2 of you still are not connecting. Somebody here is contemplating, though. For those of you who came to this reading wondering like whether or not the person you're inquiring about has totally moved on and forgotten about you, no, I don't think so. I don't think they've made a solid decision one way or the other. I don't think they have made up their mind that they're just moving on to forget about you completely. But they also haven't figured out whether or not they're ever going to try to reconnect with you. I feel like they're kind of stuck at a crossroads, honestly. Got that King of Wands, though. That seems to always come up. That's the reason why it almost seems like every other Aries reading, it seems to me kind of like an ego battle. Because this King of Wands or Queen of Wands or whatever, the King or Queen of Wands always seems to come up. And here's the King of Pentacles. So this is why I say it looks kind of like an ego battle. Okay? 2 kings. Look, they're 2 very stubborn people. And this kind of feels like both of your energies. Like basically sitting there like, I'm not making a move unless they make a move. And y'all are both mirroring each other in that aspect, Could be another fire sign for some of you. Could be an earth sign. I don't have any major arcana here, though, so I don't have any specific zodiac signs. King of Swords reversed. We got 3 kings here. Okay. 6 of Cups reversed. There's still a grudge being held. Okay. We're going in circles now. This is a brand new deck here, so I got 2 brand new decks. I got a brand new Gilded Tarot Royale as well, so I'm going to break that in with this. Let's see, 3 cards for this person's true intentions. 1. See, they want to be able to move on. They want to try to figure out how they can move on. 7 of Swords. 6 of Cups reversed. So they're definitely still holding a grudge. They're moving forward, but there's a part of them that's moving forward, but there's a part of them that's planning for the possibility of what would happen if the 2 of you did come back together. This person seems like they got a lot going on in their head, honestly. It doesn't really look like it's very kind. It looks kind of like it's filled with anger and resentment, to be 100% honest with you. Is this person taking any actions? 1 card. 3 of Wands reversed. They're getting tired. They're getting tired of waiting on this. What's the best advice? 2 of Cups. Ooh. King of Cups. Look, check it out. Okay. So Do you believe it's possible that the universe could deliver you a person that makes this person pale in comparison? Do you believe that's possible? Because I kind of feel like that's what's on the timeline here. I do. But it's really difficult for that to happen while you're still energetically tied to this past person here. Very difficult. Let's just entertain the possibility that maybe that past person was just setting the stage for this new person to come in. I feel like the next person due to come in is a new person. Some of you are already connected with them. Some of you already know who this person is. Okay? I feel like that's what's going to happen, though. I feel like the next person due to come in is new, though. And a huge majority of you, I think, are already connected with them, whether you realize it or not. So I would be focusing on moving forward, okay? Of course, you can move backwards if you want. No problem with that. But you'll end up moving forward eventually, one way or the other. All right. Taurus. Okay, so I figured out how I'm going to do this. Thank you, Aries. I always figure out what I'm going to do with your reading, Aries. All right, Taurus. So first we are going to look at the past person. For those of you dealing with a past person. What's the energy looking like between Taurus and the person they're in separation from? Six of Swords reversed. Is that you? Is that you? Can't seem to quit thinking about it? Judgment, though. So that tells me that it probably was divine intervention. I see communication here. I do think I see communication, but I still see you walking away. Yeah, okay. So a conversation is more than likely going to be had between the two of you. More than likely. But I'm not seeing the two of you working things out. I'm seeing you still walking away from this. See, I feel like you're still walking away from this just to prove a point, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm all about that, dude. I'm all about that. I think that's a fixed sign thing, you know? I think that's a fixed sign thing, you know? So, yeah, what's the conversation about? What does this person want? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Cups. Okay, 10 of Cups reverse. So I feel like this person actually kind of, there's a part of them that wants to see whether or not the two of you could ever make something happen again, but they're not willing to put forth their half of the work. That's the reason why I see you walking away from this. Six of Pentacles. Okay. It's like, yeah, I want to work things out with you, but I don't want to work on it. I want to work things out with you, but you need to do the one. You need to be the one that makes all the changes and does all the work, you know? All right, let's see this person's true intentions. This deck is slippery. Brand new deck, dude. All right, what's this person's true intentions? Oh, okay, so they definitely feel unfinished business. That's for sure. Tower card reverse. They see, it's like they feel unfinished business. They want to reconcile things. They want things to work out between the two of you. They just don't want to do the work. You know, it's that classic, I want to try the same thing that I did last time, but hope for a different result this time. You know, what's the best advice? Best advice. If they're not willing to do their half of the work, just abandon the whole situation. Okay. If they're not willing to make the changes they need to make, and there's no finger pointing here. I don't care who did what. I really don't. No connection will be successful without both people putting forth the work. And if they're not willing to put forth their half of the work, which is predominantly inner work, deuces. Bye. Bye. Anything new coming in? Ooh, the Emperor. Some of you could have an Aries headed your way. Queen of Swords. Eight of Wands reversed. So, I do feel like there is somebody new due to come in, but right now, some of you aren't really in the mood. I don't know. With this Queen of Swords energy right here, she doesn't really look too in the mood, you know? So you could be connecting with somebody new, but you're not feeling the connection, you know? Queen of Cups, yeah. I feel like it'll, like whoever it is that you're connecting with will slowly start to develop over time. But right now, I don't feel like right away you're even feeling the slightest bit of an emotional connection. This is something that's going to have to be slow and consistent and steady over time, especially walking away from this situation here. And that's fine. That's totally fine. Let it unfold the way it naturally wants to. If you're not feeling the strongest connection right away, that's fine. Don't force it. Don't try to force it. Don't try to rush it. Don't get, set your expectations and try to force it to happen the way, just let it roll naturally. Probably gonna be a couple weeks, honestly, before the two of you really start feeling a really intense connection. Probably. All right, we're gonna move forward to Gemini. Gemini. It's Gemini time, right? Yeah, okay. Let's look at the energy between Gemini and the person they're in separation from, aka the past person. How's the energy looking? Ooh, the Chariot. Could be a Cancer for some of you. I don't want to speak on it yet, so hold up. 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Somebody here. Man, somebody ain't doing too good. I don't know who it is. Is that you? If it's not you, it's them. Or maybe it's both of you. I don't know. Okay. So this person wants to replace you. They're trying to replace you. And for some of you, they may be making it look like they have replaced you. They haven't. If you came to this video trying to figure out what's going on, like say the person that you're inquiring about is already in a relationship, it's bullshit. They haven't replaced you. No, they may look like it. And in all fairness, you may never figure out the truth. But just to let you know the actual truth, they ain't replaced you. No. But for some of you, they can't find anybody, period. I'm trying to cover as many groups of people as possible. Let me clarify this right here, though, because there is a possible conversation that could be had between the two of you. Ace of Cups reversed. Okay. Now, I do think this person does want to talk to you, but they're overthinking it. They're overthinking it. They want to talk to you, but I think what it is they don't want you to think that they're still in love with you, or they don't want you to know. They would only want you to know that if they were guaranteed, like if they knew for a fact that you still had feelings for them. Does that make sense? This damn retrograde coming up. I hate it. Every time it makes it so hard for me to formulate the words behind the energy that I see. Oh, devil card. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Possible conversation between you and this person, but I don't think they're coming forward with a lot of emotion. Let's get 3 cards for their intentions and feelings. The 6 of Swords. So they've been going through a very rough transition. Much, much harder than you know. Knight of Cups, see, they want to come forward with a love offer, but only if they know for a fact that you still have feelings too. They're overthinking it. They're overthinking the hell out of this. Okay, what's the best advice? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Temperance reversed. And the Ace of Swords in the reverse. That's not much advice, honestly. Not really. I mean, you know what it feels like to me? If the two of you can't like naturally communicate fluently, don't try to force it. Don't try to force it. If you go to have a conversation with this person and you're feeling real kind of cryptic and weird, not sure exactly what their intentions are, I don't know, man. I would just back away from that. If every time you talk to this person, you walk away with more questions than answers, there's never going to be a resolution to that. Never, ever is there going to be a resolution to that. You know, and you know what it usually is? You know all the answers. You already know. Stop overthinking this person's motives. Stop overthinking. See what I'm saying? Don't overthink it. It's very simple. But if you can't get a straight answer out of this person, I would just keep my distance. Honestly, I would. Anything new coming in? Anything new? Ooh, some of you could be connecting with a coworker. Ooh, some of you connecting with somebody at the workplace. But I don't see, I don't know. There's somebody at the workplace, isn't there? But a solid decision isn't being made because you're not sure if it's the right thing to do. Could be a Virgo or an Aquarius for some of you. Also have Libra. 3 of Swords in the reverse. Just be sure that whoever you connect with, there are no third parties. No third parties. Oh, you're in a relationship? Oh, okay. Never mind. You're still on and off with your ex? Never mind. I'm telling you, no third parties. None. None, 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 none. All right, Cancer. Let's look at the energy between Cancer and the person they're in separation from. Energy check. Ooh, Queen of Cups. That's you, isn't it? That's you still in love with them, isn't it? It's all good. It happens. Uh-oh. 5 of Cups and the High Priestess. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, unfinished business. Ooh, you know what though? Okay. Kind of feel like somebody here's planning something shady, honestly. With the 7 of Swords and the Devil card. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. Somebody's planning something shady. I feel like somebody's trying to throw a little pity party here. Somebody's trying to throw a pity party. And I think there's a part of you that knows this too. You're doing everything you can to keep your head above water and make a smart decision. Because see, I feel like this person knows exactly how to pick and poke at your emotions. You know, I think they have a real good idea of how to do that. Thank you for that super chat. How do you say your name? Rushira? I hope I said that right. Thank you for that super chat, though. Yeah, I feel like this person knows exactly how to push your emotional buttons. They know. Could be a Virgo for some of you. Could be another Cancer, and also have Capricorn here. Yeah, it could be a Taurus as well. Is there any action happening here? Any conversations, any communication? Oh, there could be a brief reconnection between you and this person. I do feel like a conversation is going to be had, at least. I do feel like but see, there's a part of you, you're having this real strong internal mental battle, though. You know, because there's a part of you that's still in love with them. There's another part of you that knows their true colors and is losing interest. So there's 2 things happening at once. And yeah, more than likely, I see a strong possibility for a conversation, a reconnection to happen between you and this person. What's this person's true intentions? True feelings and intentions. This person's codependent. This person is emotionally codependent. You know what that means? That means you will never be good enough. That's what that means. Essentially, you'll find that out. If somebody puts their emotions onto you as your responsibility, and it's your job, nothing you do will ever be good enough. Because they're not doing their own emotional work. They're putting it off onto you. I'm sad and empty and depressed. That's your job. You need to fix that. The fuck it is? No, it ain't. That's your fucking job. That's nobody else's job. So, this person's emotionally codependent. Ooh, I feel like there's a third party in the mix too. There's a third party in there too. Yeah, you see that a lot. You see that a lot. Ooh, yeah, there's a third party. There's a third party. You see that a lot because the fact of the matter is that another person can't fill that void in your heart, but codependent people are convinced that somebody out there can. They're convinced of it. So that's why they're always, if it's not this person, can this person do it? If it's not this person, can this person do it? You know, every time they connect with somebody, it's like they're timing you. Okay, you're supposed to be meeting my needs. Well, you're not. So if you don't start meeting my needs, I'm tapping my foot. I'm getting impatient. You better be meeting my needs and making me feel the way I want to feel. Okay, well, you can't fucking do it. So let me go try to find somebody who can. They just bounce from person to person to person to person. When the truth of the matter is, it's not the way it works. So I feel like there's definitely a third party in the mix here. What's the best advice? Best advice. What's the best advice? Oh, okay. Only take control of what you have control of. Okay. A solid decision needs to be made one way or the other. Okay. Now, I'm not going to say do this or don't do this. I'm just going to say make a decision. Okay. Yes, I am going to try to make this work, or no, I'm not going to try to make this work. It's done. It's a done dollar. It's not happening. I'm not saying do this or don't do this. I'm saying make a decision one way or the other. And whatever decision you make, it's totally cool. Lock into it and act on it. Okay. If you're bound and determined to work on this and try to make it work, more power to you. I hope you can. Get your ass in there and start doing it. For those of you who are like, no, it's over, then slam the door shut on the past. Okay? Slam it. It's never happening again, period. And start walking down the healing path. Okay? Anything new coming in? Anything new coming in? Ooh! Check that out. It just jumped out. 9 of Cups upright. I feel like you're going through a period right now where you're finding happiness by yourself. And for those of you who choose to stay on that path, boy, of course, it can be temporary, you know. It's real easy to slip in and out of emotional independence, you know. I'm happy, I'm good, then all of a sudden one little negative thought runs astray and then starts this domino effect where I slip and fall, and now I'm just lonely and empty and sad. And then I slip back into emptiness and codependency, you know, and then I pull myself out of that. And now I'm happy, I'm good. But I'm seeing that a lot of you are really starting to step into your own power. Like, no, I'm happy. I'm happy with me. I don't need somebody to come into my life and make me happy, you know? So more than likely for this weekend and probably for a good portion of the week, I see most of you kind of doing your own thing in a good way. Okay. Not in a negative way. I'm not seeing you isolating yourself. Maybe some of you are, but I think the majority of you, especially those of you who resonate with this reading, it's in a very positive, happy way, you know? Oh, shit. Just keep doing what you're doing. All right. Who's next? Leo. What is the energy looking like between Leo and the person they are in separation from? Energy between Leo and the person they are in separation from. Ooh, could be an Aquarius for some of you. Don't know what else to say just yet. Hang on. Not ready yet. Hold up. Bunch of them fell out. All right, 2 more. Two of Cups reversed. Okay. Page of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, shit. 5 of Wands. Oh. So for some of you, there will be an attempt at reconciliation. So far from what I'm seeing here, it looks like a failed attempt. Okay. 8 of Cups reversed. Tower card reversed. Okay. You know what this means, right? This means somebody's coming back around and attempting to reconcile this. But shang-a-lang-a bing bang. You know what that means, right? It's a stick swinging match. Conflict. 10 of Swords. 5 of Wands. 2 of Cups reversed. It looks like a failed attempt. I just really don't see the two of you seeing eye to eye, dude. I really don't. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Well, what's in the soul contract? What is in the soul contract? Okay. This isn't something you were supposed to move on from right away. I know that may not make a whole lot of sense, but if you allow yourself to maintain an open heart and an open mind and take an honest look back, one of these days, this will make sense. One of these days. Here's a little something I'm going to tell you about the universe right now. Okay. And the sooner you can wrap your mind around this and grasp onto this, the better. Okay. Most of the time, the universe will not let you know what it's about to do. Period. Will not let you know until after it's done. Even depending on what it is, even some of the most world-renowned psychics, the universe will refuse to tell them what's going to happen. You know why? Because it's too likely that you would sabotage the path. Yeah, and that doesn't make you a bad person. Some of you have heard me give this example, but for the new faces in here, I promise you, if you hopped into a time machine and went back in time 6 years ago and walked up to me and tried to hand me a deck of tarot cards and tell me that I'm supposed to learn how to read these because I'm going to be fucking reading them on YouTube one of these days, I would have told you to like lay off the crack pipe, dude. Are you kidding me? That is the stupidest thing I have ever heard in my life. You would not catch me dead doing that. I would have completely sabotaged the path. Okay? A very, very specific, strategically calculated set of events had to happen to put me in the position to where I was in line so that this career could come chase me and tackle me to the ground and put me in this position. Now, that's just one tiny example. I could go on all day long about amazing things that have happened to me in my life that had I known what was about to happen, I would have completely sabotaged the path. Now, I'm not trying to make this about me. I'm just saying 99% of the time, the universe is not going to tell you what the hell it's up to. And that's what I think is going on here. That's what I think is going on here. This isn't something that you were meant to let go of right away. This person was supposed to climb up in your head, buy up all the real estate in your head, and dominate your thoughts. Let's see this person's true intentions towards you, though. Let's see their true intentions. 2 of Swords. See, they don't even really know what they want. I'm sorry, it's 2 of Wands. Same thing. They don't even really know what they want, dude. They don't even really know what they want. And like y'all have heard me say a million times, if you don't know whether or not you want me, I don't want you. Get away from me. You're not sure? You're not 100% sure that you want to be with me? I don't want you. Get away from me. Get away from me. That's just me, though. I think that's a fixed sign thing, too, you know? They don't even really know. They know what they want to say to you, but they don't know what they want with you. They do have feelings for you, but they don't know what they want with you. They know what they want to say to you, but they don't know what they want with you. Come on now. Come on now. What's the best advice? What's the best advice? Two of Cups reversed. Let your guard down. Ace of Pentacles. Let your guard down. Give the universe the chance. Just extract everything that you learned from that situation. Here's the thing. Here's the healing path. Okay? And every single step in the healing path is incredibly important. You can't skip one. Step number 1. What did I learn from that experience? Okay? Now, most people, they complete that step and they think they're done. Well, I learned that I'm emotionally codependent, or I learned that I have an anger problem, or I learned that I need to work on my sense of self-worth, or I learned, just go through it. Just go through it. And it's like, okay, well, that's cool. Now what? You learned that. Now what? Now I need to take what I learned and start applying it to my life. Okay? We're still not done. We're still not done. If I stay dedicated and consistent in doing this, one of these days, that will start to produce results in my life. Now, here's the important part. Once that starts producing results in my life, I take those results and tie them directly to that experience. And I redefine the meaning of the experience. I know some of you have heard me say this 100,000 times. I'm sorry. If you've heard me say that 1,000,000 times, I apologize. But this is very important information. That is the reason why I will continue to preach this until my face turns blue and the cows come home. This is true healing. This is energy transmutation. No, we have not been taught this. Okay? And yes, you have the ability to do that with everything that has ever happened to you in your life. Yes, you do. Your beliefs and your perceptions have more power and control over your life than they have ever allowed you to know. All right, we are going to move forward, though. We're going to move forward to Virgo. That's for everybody. Everybody. All right, Virgo. Actually, no. Hang on. Anything new coming in for Leo? Anything new? Anything new? Uh-oh. 9 of Pentacles reversed. If you are blessed in the bank, I do see you communicating with somebody new. But I don't know why, because I know this isn't everybody. But for some reason, I'm really feeling called to specifically tell the Leos who have a beautiful bank account to be careful. Make just try not to allow your money to come up in conversation. Try not to, because I do feel like there is a possibility you could attract somebody into your life that does want to take advantage of you. Okay. There will be an opportunity for a sex-based connection. Okay. I do see communication with somebody new coming in. Be sure you proceed with caution. If you make really good money, proceed with caution. If this person is extremely sexually attracted to you and is love bombing you, proceed with caution. Okay? No third parties. Just proceed with caution. And the reason that I put it that way is because intention isn't the end all be all, but it's a lot more powerful than you know. Okay? Just because somebody has good intentions doesn't mean that everything is going to work out good. Just because somebody has bad intentions doesn't mean that it's going to work out bad. Proceed with caution. All right. Virgo. I'm on a roll now. Virgo. Let's look at the energy between Virgo and the person they are in separation from. How's the energy looking? Ooh, Ace of Swords. Possible communication. Possible. At least when I see the Ace of Swords, the first thing that I think of is somebody here knows exactly what they want to say. Is this you? Is this you? Somebody, well, it could be both of you. Somebody here has set and thought about exactly what they would say should the two of you end up in communication. I don't know. That definitely sounds like that could be you. I don't know, though. All right, one more. One more. Lover's card reversed. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Also have Gemini. Whoa. So there's major unfinished business here. I also have Aquarius. Major unfinished business here, but the problem is, and I'm feeling like this is you, Virgo. I'm not going to lie. Feeling like this is you. I feel like you're trying to just forget about this, you know, with the Four of Swords in the reverse, just trying not to think about it. That has a time and a place. That has a time and a place. Somebody here is trying to let time heal this wound. Time does not heal wounds. Whoever needed to hear that. Ooh, Nine of Pentacles, though. Dude, y'all are still karmically tied. And I don't give a damn how much time passes. No amount of time passing is going to energetically untie the two of you and make the energy go back to what it was before the two of you came together. Time does not heal wounds. Now, time can be utilized. Oh yes. I'm not saying that time should not be in the equation at all. It's definitely a very important tool, but it does not heal you. If time healed wounds, there would be no such thing as childhood trauma. Would there? Come on now. How many people have you met in your life who are all screwed up in the head and they can't figure out why? And it turns out because they were traumatized as a child. Something bad happened to them when they were a young child. Well, if time healed wounds, then that wouldn't happen, would it? No, it wouldn't. That's because time doesn't heal wounds. Time buries wounds, but they don't go anywhere. Now, I don't know who needed to hear that, but I felt compelled to say it. Anyway, though, I feel like that's the approach being taken here. And again, there is a time and a place for it. It is weakening the connection between the two of you, but there's still a grudge being held here. There is still a grudge being held here. I feel like that's the person that you're dealing with, honestly, who knows exactly what they want to say to you. But I think they know what you would say. They know what they want to say, but they also know what you would say at the same time. They know you're still pissed. They know you're still mad at them. Okay, well, all the action cards here are in the reverse. So let me clarify this Ace of Swords. Is there going to be any communication? Any communication? Five of Swords reversed. Nah, Four of Cups. Matter of fact, I feel like it's just a silent treatment, if anything. I feel like even if they tried to communicate with you, you wouldn't even respond right away, would you? Would you? It's all good, man. I ain't mad at you. All right, well, let's look at this person's true feelings and intentions. What are their true feelings and intentions towards Virgo? How do they feel deep down? Two of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Swords. Knight. So they do want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. Now, this is going to sound kind of weird. They want to talk to you, because they want you to think that they don't care. That's why they want to talk to you. They want to talk to you, but they want you to think they don't care, and they do not have any interest in trying to connect with you emotionally because they're trying to mirror your energy back to you. What's the best advice? Best advice. Three of Pentacles. Focus on your work and your finances. Okay. If this person does decide to reach out and communicate, that's fine. I would just be very picky and do not let this person trigger you. Okay. Be very selective of the emotions that you reveal to this person about anything. Okay. I seriously feel like this is the type of person who would more than likely use any emotional reaction, not necessarily against you, but to their advantage, you know? So be very picky and choosy if you try to communicate with this person, okay? Anything new coming in for Virgo, anything new coming in. Oh, King of Pentacles. Some of you could end up connecting with somebody who owns their own business. I see communication. Yeah, so this is a slow transition. I see you communicating with somebody new, but I'm not really seeing much of an emotional connection happening here. Not really. It's a slow, gradual transition. It could be somebody like at the workplace or maybe a business partner, something like that. But it looks like there is a lot of potential. Looks like there is an awful lot of potential, but it looks like you might end up walking away from this before anything gets the chance to bloom between the two of you. Yeah, Empress reversed. Okay. Honestly, I'm feeling like since the next connection coming in has taken so long to really bloom into an emotional connection, you're probably going to end up walking away from it before it gets the chance to bloom into anything good. And cool. If that's the way it happens, that's the way it happens then. All right. Libra. 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 What's the energy between Libra and the person they are in separation from? Past person. There is a grudge being held. Definitely a grudge being held here. Whatever happened between the two of you, somebody, I don't know who, is still very hurt by whatever it was that happened. Oh, this was an emotional codependency connection. This person is desperately hoping to find somebody new. I feel like, it could be both of you, but I do feel like this person is very lonely and codependent. Very lonely and codependent. So they're trying to find somebody to replace you. They might end up breaking the silence. There's an open door of opportunity. But I kind of feel like they're waiting to see if you're going to try to communicate. They may, hang on, let me check one more thing here. Three of Wands reversed. Yeah, I feel like they've been waiting to see if you are going to reach out and communicate. But here's the funny thing. I think this person wants you to chase after him, but not to work things out with you. See what I'm saying? This person wants you to chase them, but not so that they can work things out with you, because that would make them feel good about themselves. Wow. I think this person sits and fantasizes about how good that would make them feel if you had a change of heart and you decided to come beg for them back and they could turn you down. I feel like that's this person's ultimate fantasy, honestly. But this was a codependency connection. Let's see this person's true intentions and feelings towards you. Oh, see, they're ignoring the truth about this situation. They're ignoring the truth, ignoring the facts. I feel like there were probably a lot of red flags between the two of you that both of you ignored too, honestly. But this person is not willing to see the truth about this situation. Oh, they're putting on a show for you too. They're putting on a show for you, hoping that you're watching them. Ace of Cups. See, that's what I'm saying. Look, this person's putting on a show for you, hoping that you'll come chasing after them, but not to actually work things out with you, because it would give them an ego boost. I feel like this person's really trying to make it look like they're doing a lot better than they're actually doing. You know, like if you go look at their social media, they could be, I don't know, bragging about going out to the club, or bragging about their new job, or bragging about their new car or something like that, because they're putting on a show for you, wanting you to think, oh, wow, they've changed. They're doing so much better now, so that you come running and chasing after them just so they can turn you down. That's all they really want to do. Anything new coming in for Libra? Anything new coming in? Oh, the Ten of Swords. Probably only after you give up and release it. As soon, more than likely, as you give up and release the past, that is when somebody new is coming in. As soon as you throw in the white towel. Magician. Yeah, I'm feeling like right now the universe kind of has red tape around you. Especially if you have been in separation from a past person, and it just doesn't seem like anybody wants to make their way into your life. The reason that the universe does this is because the only people who can make their way into your life are people who are a frequency match to you. Okay. What is my frequency? At the end of the night, before you go to bed, take, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes to reflect back on the day and give yourself an honest look at what emotional state you were in for the majority of the day. Okay, this will give you a real good idea of your frequency. I spent most of my time today happy and joyous and carefree and motivated, or sad, empty, angry, pissed off, upset, hurt, annoyed. Which one? How much time do I spend happy, joyous, and motivated and feeling good? Does this make sense? This is how we figure out what frequency we're on. If I find that I spend the majority of my time upset, sad, empty, angry, pissed off, I'm a human. It's cool. I'm allowed to feel that way. However, I need to acknowledge the fact that I am a magnet for people and situations that harmoniously resonate with my vibrational state. See what I'm saying? Make sense? So the universe is kind of holding you back until you completely release and let go. That's when the next person is coming in. Unless you choose to cut the red tape and bring somebody in anyway, you can do that. But I'm just saying, if you just go about your life and just let whatever happens happen, the universe is waiting for you to completely release and let go and move forward before you are a frequency match to the next person who's due to come in. And that is something that is strictly between you and the universe. Okay? You can't fake it. The universe knows what's really happening in your heart. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio. Whoa. These new tarot decks, man. I just got these 2 new decks. This is one that I haven't had in a long time. The Morgan Greer. I forgot how much I love this deck. But we got to break her in, man. Got to break her in. And I got a new Gilded Tarot Royale. So the eBay decks will be shipped out before, like by the Monday next week. Somebody bought the Light Seers Tarot outright less than an hour after I posted it. I'm like, damn. Okay, that's already been shipped out. All righty. Scorpio. Scorpio. Boom, boom, boom. Scorpio. Scorpio. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, somebody here is weighing out their options. Hang on. Could be an earth sign you're dealing with for some of you. Oh, look, y'all are mirroring each other. Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Could be an earth sign or a fire sign for some of you, but I kind of feel like you're both sitting back and weighing out your options. Could be a Virgo or an Aries. Ooh, and the Two of Swords is in the reverse next to the Devil card. I feel like you have, okay, so it's like you've made up your mind. Excuse me. You know that it was a toxic connection. But right now, I kind of feel like there's still a mental battle going on inside your head trying to figure out whether or not you've made the right decision. This is an ego intuition battle that you are having right now. This is an ego and intuition battle. Your intuition is telling you, no, that connection was too toxic. Okay, it could be a Capricorn for some of you. That connection was too toxic, you know, and I made the right decision. Now, the ego is thinking, well, what if I would have done this better? Or what if it wasn't really that bad? Or what if this person could have changed? So that's mainly, but I feel like at the end of the day, and also too, this person knows that you're doing better. You know you're doing better, right? You know that, right? Do you know that? Because you are. And this person sees it. Whether you realize it or not, you are. And I feel like this person sees every bit of it. Empress in the reverse, Temperance. Ooh, Seven of Swords, Devil card. For those of you who can't figure out why in the world this happened the way that it happened, and it's just driving you nuts and you can't figure it out, I feel like the universe is doing you a favor. Could you stop and take into consideration that it might be possible that the universe heard conversations you didn't hear? Is that possible? Is it possible that this person may not have been who you thought they were? And like not just not be who you, like this person is absolutely nothing like what you thought they were. Even if you knew this person for several years, do you believe it's possible that this person could have been putting on an act the whole time? It becomes really, really easy. See, because when I meet you, I start painting this picture of who you are in my mind. Based on what? That depends on the individual. But we all do it. I start painting a picture of who you are in my mind. Now, as soon as I finish that painting in my mind, and I start picking up on little details that might suggest that I painted the wrong picture, what do? I try to paint over that, don't I? That's what we do. And then little things keep coming at us. Little hints, little suggestions, little clues that the picture you have painted of who this person is nothing like who they really are. We don't want to deal with that kind of cognitive dissonance. So when somebody shows us their true colors, we keep trying to repaint them. maybe it's possible that the picture you painted was completely and utterly false. It's okay. We've all done it. But it's possible that the universe could be doing you a favor. You think you're hurt now? Go ahead and try it again. Go ahead and try it again. I feel like y'all are both kind of mirroring each other, though. Let's see this person's true intentions. Uh-oh. Big old bunch of cards fell on the floor. Hang on. Maybe I should try a different deck then. I really want to break this deck in, though. Let me give it one more shot. If it falls apart again, I will take that as a big fat no. What's this person's true intentions? How did this person really feel about Scorpio? They want to talk to you. This person does want to talk to you, but why? About what? Why does this person want to talk to Scorpio? Ooh, 3 of Swords. Ooh, 6 of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Cups. Okay, so I feel like it would only be a matter of time before the past gets brought up. It would only be if you and this person started talking, it wouldn't be a matter of if, it would be when the past gets brought up. Past would end up getting brought up. And I mean, it should. It really should. Here's the question, though. Are both of you willing to work through it? Let me tell you what kind of work it takes to work through something like that. Both of you, not just one, not just the other, both of you have to be willing to go inside and call yourselves out on some bullshit and start working on it. That's not fun. That's not fun. Most people don't want to do that. But then when you get somebody who is, like say you are, or whatever, Rich, I'm willing to do my inner work. Okay, do you think they are? Getting 2 people willing to say, okay, well, let me pick out something about me that needs some work and start working on it. Getting 2 people to do that is incredibly difficult. Incredibly. Because it's not fun work. I still hate doing that kind of work, but I have to every day. Oops, error thought. Let me replace that and let me force a new thought. That can give you a headache, dude. Like a literal, tangible, physical headache. But it has to be done. It has to be done, you know? So, anything new coming in for Scorpio? Well, actually, no, hang on. What's the best advice? What's the best advice? Queen of Cups reverse. Be careful opening up to this person emotionally. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And the 7 of Swords. So for those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not this person has changed, the answer is no. For those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not this person is ever going to open up and be honest with you and apologize, the answer is no. Unless they feel like that would benefit them somehow, you know? Then they may apologize. They may tell you exactly what you want to hear, just enough to lure you in, hook you and lure you in and get you in the boat. But as soon as they get you in the boat and they unhook you and they got you in their grasp, it's going to go right back to what it was. Right back to what it was. Anything new coming in for Scorpio? Who's the next person coming in? 2 of Cups. I see you connecting with somebody new. Absolutely. Oh, be careful though. It looks like a codependency connection. Looks like a codependency connection. So, yeah, I see you connecting with somebody who's probably pretty lonely. You know, just be careful with this moving forward. Be careful with this moving forward. It looks like you're doing pretty good, though, because I don't see it turning into anything dramatic right away. I don't. Just pay very close attention. Now, here's the balance. Here's the balance. I'm not going to say sit around and look for red flags. Okay, this is tricky. You don't want to sit and look for them. We dump a bunch of energy into trying to find red flags. You're going to find a red flag. Okay, but just keep your radar on. Keep your radar on. And if you notice a red flag, let's discuss it. Okay. All right. Sagittarius. Let's take a look at the energy between Sagittarius and the person they are in separation from. Energy between Sagittarius and the person they're separated from. How's it looking? General energy check, universe. Ooh, page of wands, though. Very, very possible communication. Very possible. Two of Cups reversed. I don't see you all coming together, though. There's a third party in the mix for some of you. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Ace of Cups. Ooh, you're walking. You have feelings for this person, but you're walking away anyway, right? Yeah. I mean, that's cool, man. That's cool. I do feel like you do have a very special place in your heart for this person, but you're walking away from them because you know it needs to be done. There are still lots and lots and lots of unanswered questions between the two of you, but I think you are kind of starting to notice a pattern with this person, aren't you? And that is every time you talk to this person, you walk away with more questions than answers, right? Every time. Why is that? Why is that? If I am confused, if I'm confused about something and I try to talk to you about it, what's one good reason why every time we would talk, I would be even more and more confused about your feelings and your intentions? See what I'm saying? Knight of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Some of you aren't even going to, man, look, 3 knights reversed. All came out here. This looks like something you are definitely putting a stop to. Well, I'm curious as to this person's intentions, though. Yeah, you know this situation is nothing but drama, nothing but a burden. And even though I feel like you do love this person, that's okay. I'm not, hey, it's cool, man. You know what needs to be done, though, right? You know what needs to be done, and you're doing it. 7 of Pentacles. Very possible communication between you and this person. But honestly, I'm feeling like there's a big number of you that aren't even going to acknowledge this communication. You know, like this person dings in your inbox, you might just delete it. You might just delete it. What's this person's true intentions? What's this person's true intentions? 2 of Pentacles reversed. 3 of Cups reversed. 5 of Pentacles reversed. So they do want to break the silence, but what it is, they're trying to get you to feel sorry for them. They're trying to get sympathy from you. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't feel sorry for them or you shouldn't feel sympathy for them, but are you going to allow that to make decisions for you is the question. I'm going to tell you what right now, Sagittarius, you are definitely up there with the biggest hearts in the zodiac. Oh, yes, you are. And for that, lots of people take advantage of that, don't they? Or they have. That comes along with being a big-hearted person. Lots of good lessons to learn that way, but I do feel like this person does want to try to use that. They want you to feel sorry for them. Four of Cups. See? No, they're trying to get... That's what I thought. Are they trying to change their behavior, though? That's the question. I feel like this person wants you to feel sorry for them, but not so you can necessarily understand where they're coming from, but more so they can continue doing what they're doing. Okay. What's the best advice? Best advice. Don't be... Okay. For those of you who are wanting to find somebody new, don't be jumping into a new connection with a new person just to try to forget about this person. Okay. If somebody new comes into your life, which we're going to check here in a minute, that's okay. But that is totally separate from you healing from this situation. Do not let a new connection with a new person distract you from the healing that needs to be done. Okay. What new is coming in for Sagittarius? Let's look at the new person coming in. Ooh, 8 of Cups, though. Hang on. Ooh, the Fool card. Okay. So, yeah, I do see you more than likely walking away from this and jumping straight into something new. Could be a Pisces or an Aries for some of you. I see you jumping right straight into something new. Right straight into it. At least you're communicating. I do see communicating with somebody new, but there's still this past energy nipping at your heels. You're walking away, but this past energy is still nipping at you. I see you communicating with somebody new and more than likely jumping right straight into something. And that's all it's telling me. That's all that it's telling me. So I'll just give you some personal advice on this. That's okay. That's okay. But just know that you got to draw a line. On this side of the line, it's the new connection that I'm forming with this new person. On this side of the line, this is the healing I need to do from the past. Okay? We don't want to jumble the two together. We don't want to do that. We don't want to go jump into a new connection just to distract ourselves from our heartbreak. We don't want to do that. Okay. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn, yeah. Capricorn, yeah. So look at the energy between Capricorn and the person they are in separation from. 10 of Pentacles reverse. Uh-oh. King of Pentacles reverse. Knight of Wands reverse. Strength reversed. There could be an attempt at a reconnection. You're contemplating it, aren't you? You're at a crossroads right now. You are definitely at a major crossroads. This is confusing. I'm not going to lie. Because at first I was about to say, well, I see you connecting with this person. But then I see this. So for some of you, it could be a brief reconnection. Very, very brief. But I see you. And then this. And I'm like, what is going on here, dude? Okay, so more than likely, I do see a brief reconnection, a brief breaking of the silence for those of you dealing with a silent connection here. And I'm still see you moving forward. But right now, what is the crossroads all about? What's the two choices Capricorn has? 4 of Cups. Okay. Okay. All right. So, first of all, I feel like this was a codependency connection. Okay. It was a codependency connection. So, if you choose to try to work on this, so it's not just a crossroad of two different paths. If you do make this decision that you definitely want to try to work this out and make it happen, you're going to have to make 100% sure that both of you are bringing a new energy back to the connection. Both of you. If we try to come back together on the same vibrational state we were in when we separated, then it's going to end up causing a repeat cycle. See what I'm saying? I'm thinking you're leaning much more towards a fresh new start, though, honestly. Yeah, more than likely. But a solid decision still isn't being made, though. I'm still not seeing a solid decision being made. Queen of Cups. Okay, so for those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not the past person has moved on, no, they haven't, but this is so confusing. Let me just look at their intentions. What's the past person's true feelings and intentions? Queen of Swords, see? They don't want an emotional connection. I think they are afraid of an emotional connection. They're afraid of it. Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah, they're afraid of it. They're afraid of an emotional connection. Six of Wands in the reverse. They feel like it would be a waste of time. What's the best advice? Ooh, Eight of Wands. Temperance in the reverse. Okay, so some of you are going to end up connecting with somebody who is at a distance from you. Hang on. King of Cups reversed. A decision needs to be made. I wish I had my sage bowl up here. This reading has brought some energy into the room that is very heavy and uncomfortable. I'm just going to say this. A decision needs to be made. And whatever decision is made, you need to act on it. Are you going to try to make this work with this person? If you are, that's okay. Get to it now. I'm talking, be writing them now. If not, slam the door shut on the past. What new is coming in? This, good Lord, Capricorn. Good Lord. This is the messiest Capricorn reading I have done in several months. And I'm not calling you messy. I'm the energy. The energy here is messy as hell. Ooh, the Hermit. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. So right now, the universe is putting you on a path by yourself on purpose. Okay. Because you need to have a clear heart and a clear mind when the next person comes in. Okay. So that's the reason why you've been going through what you've been going through. Because the universe wants to give you the time to clear your mind, go through all your thoughts and all your feelings, sort everything out. And then that's when a new doorway of opportunity will open for you. That's what's going on here. That makes sense now. That makes sense. So yeah, you very well may be going through a period that feels kind of messy and uncomfortable and whatnot. That's happening that way for a reason. Because the next person due to come in, the next one, if you don't have your head on straight, it will go horribly wrong, dude. Horribly wrong. Thank you, Nicole, for that super chat. Thank you for your positive feedback as well. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. Aquarius. How's the energy looking between Aquarius and the person that they are separated from? How's it looking? Energy between Aquarius and the person they are separated from. Ooh, High Priestess reversed. So this person definitely has something that they want to open up and tell you. Could be a Cancer for some of you. Boom. Two of Pentacles, though. Knight of Cups. The King of Wands is reversed, though. Okay. Queen. Yeah, so, ooh. Very high possibility for some communication. I'm on it. Man, you know what? I'm feeling like this person already has a message typed out. You know, I feel like this person knows exactly what they want to say. They probably have it all typed out in their notes, waiting for the right opportunity to copy and paste it and send it to you. You know, but they're contemplating. They're weighing out their options, weighing out the pros and cons. With the King of Wands in the reverse, ooh, they're stalking the hell out of you too. Oh yeah, this person's keeping a constant eye on you, but I feel like they're really making a very strong point to try to play it off and pretend that they don't care with the King of Wands reversed. But actually, I think this person already has a message typed out, ready to copy and paste it and send it to you. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, both reversed, 5 of Cups reversed. You're actually healing from this, though. You are actually healing from this. 4 of Wands reversed. Man, some of you I'm feeling like are going to have communication. I don't know, man. Okay. What are they waiting on? Hang on. What are they waiting on? Oh, the Chariot. Devil card. They're more than likely waiting to get some kind of indication as to how you feel. They could be waiting on a vulnerable moment. They could be waiting to see you, like, you ever have that one Facebook friend who's probably been Facebook friends with you for years, and they're always posting happy stuff and motivational stuff and yay and having a good time. And then all of a sudden, one day they're posting angry shit, mean shit. And you're like, oh, what happened? So you go to their profile, you start digging through, trying to find something like that. They're waiting for a vulnerable moment, you know, like you're going through something bad in your life, for them to slide in there like, yo, what's up? What are their true intentions? How do they really feel? Ooh, 7 of Wands. Yeah, they don't want any conflict. That's another thing, too. They don't want no conflict. They don't want no drama. They don't want any conflict. They don't want any drama. And they probably assume that you are happier now than you were. And they can't figure out whether or not communication with you would pop off and start a fight. They can't tell. They really can't tell. They haven't changed. For those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not this person has changed, no. They are completely denying their part in the situation going wrong. What's the best advice? Best advice. Oh, man. If you are wanting communication, either A, you're going to have to give this person some kind of green light that would let them know that you're welcoming it. Or more than likely, you're probably going to have to be the one that does it. However, if you do decide, fuck it, I'm just going to go ahead and open up communication. That's cool. Just don't let your guard down. Do not let your guard down. Okay? Because like I said, they haven't changed. You may have, but they have not. You will see very quickly that they are the exact same person you walked away from. Okay? So just be careful. Be cautious. Anything new coming in for Aquarius? Anything new? Who's the next person coming in? Ooh, some of you could have a Sagittarius headed your way. Ooh, be careful. Okay, so the next person who is coming in, for those of you who are blessed financially, try to be careful about letting them know that. Do the best that you can to, I'm not going to say pretend to be broke, but do the best that you can to let this person get to know who you are before they know how much money you make. But even if you're not necessarily blessed in the financial department, still make sure, be careful, because this person could be very materialistic. Okay. So if you see that you and this person aren't forming a genuine friendship, Keep them at arm's distance, okay? Thank you for that super chat, Carrie Ann. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All righty. Pisces. Pisces. How's the energy looking between Pisces and the person they are in separation from? How's the energy looking? General energy check. Two more shuffles. Ooh, could be a Virgo for some of you. I see that very frequently. That is one. I would put that on the top 5 most common astrological mismatches that come through my line of work is Virgo and Pisces. And the funny thing is they're opposites. They're opposites. I don't know if you knew that or not, but anyway, could be a Taurus for some of you. I have another Taurus. Could be another Pisces for some of you. Okay. So I feel like you're throwing in the white towel. You're still very in love with this person, waiting, and no love offer has come through. So you are this close to just throwing in the white towel. See, believe it or not, those of you who are at an emotional rock bottom are at an incredible advantage. Okay? Because there's only one way to go from here, and that's up. Only one way to go, up. That's the good part about it. Unless you get so addicted to rock bottom that you just choose to stay here. Lots of people do. Lots of people do. But some of you actually have a lot of options to choose from. I don't know if you're just not interested in all those options or what, but you got a lot of options available to you. Some of you may have been exploring new options, possibly. I do feel like it was divine intervention that pulled the two of you apart, though. Yeah. They're giving you the silent treatment. Giving you the silent treatment. And again, I'm really honestly feeling like it's just getting to the point to where you're just accepting. Okay, fine. Just letting the tower burn to the ground then. Is what it is, you know. Okay. Let's see how this person feels about you. How's this person feeling about Pisces? Boom, boom. How are they feeling about Pisces? Oh, the Sun card in the reverse. Hang on. Is that them or you, though? Oh, the High Priestess. This person has a very, very strong desire to be extremely independent. But I feel like the problem is this person is just not happy. Period. And it has nothing to do with you. Some of you are taking it very personal. It has nothing to do with you. This person is not a happy person. And there's nothing you can do about that. You know that, right? You would think that's common sense, but there's a lot of people who seriously do not realize that you have no control over another person's happiness. You can try to help them. I can assist you. I can be a shoulder to lean on, an ear to listen. You know, I can give some motivational and encouraging advice, some, reassurance and words of affirmation, but that's not going to make you happy unless you want to be happy. I feel like this person's just a negative person in general. you know? And when I say that, I'm not calling them a bad person. Just this person just feels kind of negatively minded, you know? Glass is half empty, you know, expect the worst. And that type of mentality. Nothing you can do about that. Nothing you can do about that. You have no control of that. If you do everything in your power to try to help somebody be happy and they refuse, okay, that's on you then. That's on you. That's on you. What's the best advice? What is the best advice? Ooh, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles reversed. On the Hierophant reverse. Look, this was intended to be a massive learning experience. Going through this, getting hurt, being heartbroken, and healing from it is molding you into a completely different person. Okay? A completely different person. If you allow yourself to go through the healing process, you're going to be looking back and you won't be able to recognize yourself one day. And that's supposed to happen. This is the type of connection that was meant to change your perspective, to change your opinions, to change the way you look at things. And you can either go with it or fight against it. If you fight against it for long enough, the universe will make you go through it again. More than likely, usually what the universe does is brings you a new person, but it's the same demon in a different body. And you'll go through it over and over and over and over and over until you learn the lesson. In this lifetime, or the next lifetime, or the one after that. So, just know that if you feel like you don't know who you are anymore, you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. This was meant to break you. Not to be mean, but to give the universe a chance to rebuild you into who you're really supposed to be. Okay? That makes sense? Anything new coming in for Pisces? Anything new coming in? High Priestess reverse. Some of you could have a Cancer headed your way. Queen of Pentacles. Looks like the next person you're connecting with, you're having a hard time emotionally connecting. I see you communicating with somebody. They don't really look like they're wanting to open up, though. Not really, not right away. See King and Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. So, yeah, I do see you communicating with somebody, but right now, this person's not opening up right away. Not opening up, not connecting. King of Cups reversed, King of Pentacles in the upright. What's the best advice? 5 of Swords in the reverse. Chariot reversed. Okay, so don't do anything to try to force changes to the situation. Okay, if this person's not opening up right away, don't try to make them open up. You see what I'm saying? Just be there. Yo, if the universe has picked you to be in my life, I shouldn't have to make you like me. If you can't take a look at me and realize that I'm somebody that you want to be with, I don't need you then. I know what I have to offer. I know what I bring to the table. If you are incapable of seeing it, I don't need you in my life anyway. Now, I know that kind of sounds mean, and I really don't mean that in a mean way. This is just a really, really easy way to cut bullshit out of your life. You know, do you know how many horrible connections we could have avoided if we would have gone through a universal screening process first, there are so many connections that went horribly wrong in the past that could have been completely avoided if we would have just had a little universal screening process at the beginning of the connection. But no, I was too into that person. They obviously weren't into me, but I wasn't willing to accept that. So I was trying to prove myself to them, and they still wasn't seeing my value. So instead of releasing and letting go of them, I dug down and kept trying to make them see and make them like me. And the more they refused to acknowledge it, the harder I tried. When I should have said, oh, you don't see my value? I don't need you in my life anyway then. Nope, I don't need you in my life anyway. Because if you don't see the value of what I have to offer, what other kind of stupid decisions are you going to make? That way of thinking is going to carry out into lots of other aspects of our life together. If I try to build something with you, you know? All righty. I feel like those were the messages that all my signs of the zodiac needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.